It's Madden NFL 23. All eyes are on Cooper Kupp. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Rams and the Bears, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape is
the final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
and they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This will go for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. Play action, Stafford. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Stafford's throw there complete to Myers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchup, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Gonna run the sweep here. This is Kupp. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. Penny will score. Touchdown, L.A. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Parks. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Bears had 3 and 8 on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They go play action here on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll try and run right on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 34. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. This defense for the Rams, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in, and maybe just watch your receiver lines in order to try to keep the quarterback upright.
They'll run on first down. It's Parks, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And there goes a gain of 6 that time. It moves the chains as well. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Check mash.
Now Scott. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Hall not going to bring this one out. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Parks, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. This is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down now, it's Parks, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 or the 34.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, Pryor locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. first down. Parks. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Pryor to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Holding. Offense.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. They'll try the air now with Stafford. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, Weston. And he's got room. And down he'll go at the 25. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That complete to the former Bear, Allen Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 50, Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's long. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Stafford. He's got long over the middle, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Stafford looks to throw again. Flush to his right. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Open man right side, Myers.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They'll run on first down. It's Parks. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
They'll try the option right here on 3rd down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now left side on the swing pass. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're going to roll. It's another first down. They'll come out in the pistol.
Scott is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now a handoff up the middle.
Weston,
a nice little, and it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a 3rd down throw, it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Pryor. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 15. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
All right. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And that, Charles, you have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now some kind of defense are trying to bail them out. Got to take care of that.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pryor finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Parks. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Hall not going to bring this one out. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Stafford.
Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Stafford. Open man is Jakobi Meyers. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford.
It's Meyers again with another catch.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. On 2nd down now, Weston. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. As he'll run it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
60 yards rushing forward the ball game now on 14 carries.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12. And they pick up a 12, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pryor. Open man. He finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards.
And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Stafford now to throw.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And Hall not going to bring this one out. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
Stafford here coming off his pick six. That's complete into the hands of Myers. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Stafford toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. From just shy of midfield, Stafford. The Rams on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Stafford. Man, now a loose football. The ball comes out. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, I'm not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw taken in by Long here. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got it. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 115
yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parks, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Ready? Go!
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. On 1st down, Stafford here. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's long. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Man open is Robinson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the red zone now, Stafford. Touchdown! Allen Robinson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street. Check contact.
They'll go again with Lindsey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
I give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Somebody lit a fire in the offense during the match. They trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big 2nd half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments.